When you have both riches, friends and family around you, things are good. Not only does Volker have these things in life, he is also the catalyst behind it. And he is proud to be part of something bigger than himself, building and developing these lands he hopes that the dynasty will control for ages. While the military academy is getting close to being completed in Lübeck, Volker, he did lose his old trusted bishop Osorio, who died of old age, unfortunately. One thing about getting old, everyone around you, who you have known for a long time, is more likely to end up dead with each passing day. Yes, Osorio actually died in the last episode, I just didn't notice. Tragic, but it is the way of things, so with him in heaven, good old Osorio, we do have a new bishop. Who is Bishop Ulvar of Holstein, of course. Yes, he is a Norwegian, and I guess he is, fairly okay. I mean, at least he's a mastermind philosopher. Can't complain about that trait. But only 10 in learning, so not the best, not the worst. Yeah, I guess it's alright. It might not feel like it, but it is 5 years ago Volker last time visited the Leech's court to make a petition. Now he is back, without not really knowing what he could gain, though he did help the Kaiser in the recent war against Poland, so he does believe that at least something will come of this. He could help us fund a temple holding. That is, not a bad thing. We also have the urbanized county, so we could get another city holding in one of our counties. Again, not a bad thing, but there is actually another thing. Transfer claim. I don't know what it is, I haven't looked at it yet. Request Kaiser Bruno to grant you a claim title of another vassal. I guess it was maybe a good idea to actually make some more claims around. I did not expect that you could actually... I didn't even remember you could do this, but that sounds like a brilliant idea. Now, the only thing that I'm wondering about here... Now, yeah, I think we do want this, because it is part... The title I'm talking about here is, of course, Mecklenburg, which is part of the Duchy of Wallachia. So I think it would make a lot of sense going for that rather getting a new holding, right? It just feels like the right choice to make. So let's try and do it and see what he says. He probably wants some kind of thing for it, but let's see. Eventually he addresses me. You make some good arguments, but if I am to agree with your request, I will need something in return. Surely you see it would benefit both of us if we were to come to an arrangement. Yes, so it's gonna be money, probably. Oh no, it's actually a weak hook. Okay. This is an act of tyranny, cursing all subjects to lose 4 opinion of you. So that's actually him getting tyranny, not us. I don't think so, at least. Yeah. He also gains the 6 court grandeur, gains 10 opinion of you, and you get the county of Mecklenburg. Now, Duke Odolf, who is, the Duke of Ostfalen, he grows a closer forming rivalry with us. Or maybe with Kaiser Bruno. I think it might be with Kaiser Bruno, actually. I don't think it's with us. I'm actually a little bit unsure about how that is. Do I care? Do Volker care? I mean, Volker is seeing this as a really good opportunity to gain more land for, the Duchy of Wallachia, who he believes is his. These lands should belong to him in the first place. That is the correct way of doing things, right? It's our duchy. We should have the land attached to it. So yeah, Mecklenburg will be ours. A fair offer. I accept. And there it is, Mecklenburg. So we have finally connected up Holstein, or well, Wallachia, with Holstein in this case, actually. That is really nice to see. That is really satisfying to see, to be honest. So this is a pretty big tile, actually, a pretty big county, Mecklenburg here. We actually have 4 holdings. 4 holdings, and 3 of them is already built. Of course, the Baron itself, Wismar, we are likely gonna have some name changes here in the future. Ratsburg, with a church holding, and also coming, of course, with a bishop. Oh, that's Bishop Urvar. He got this. Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay, Bishop Urvar. You can have that. That's nice. And down here we do have the Mayor Adelbero of Schwerin. Well, he's Franconian. We might have to kick him out and put someone else in there. But yeah, so it's a pretty big tile. And as you can see, they are also kind of developed. I mean, no, it's actually not developed that much. 7 in development. But in terms of buildings, it does. Look at that church holding. Jesus, that's actually quite good. And Wismar itself here, yeah, also got a couple of buildings. And it is the duchy. Is it really? I think Rügen was. This is a special building. Ah, so Wismar is actually the duchy capital. Okay. Well, in that case, I think we should probably keep this one. We should probably keep Wismar because we are above our domain holding limit. We should probably keep Wismar or Mecklenburg and then give away Rügen or Volgistville to someone else. I think that is what is gonna happen here. Röger summoned his son Eskil to the council room. Eskil needed to prove himself as a ruler was Röger's fault. He was still having ill thoughts toward the lad for that murder of an innocent woman, but family is above all, so it will be a fine test of character to give him the title of a count and rule a small county in Holmrügen to see how he does. Titles should and could be revoked, and the testament could be edited too if needed be. Yep, it is gonna be Eskil that is gonna be granted the title. I mean, he already have it basically because it will be inherited by him, but we will give it to him directly and see how he does, and if he doesn't do any good, well, there we go, we can disinherit him or something like that, or Röger can. Let's see how he does. I mean, he should be a good character, but we do know that one murder, it's gonna haunt Röger until he dies, that his son killed an innocent woman. It absolutely will, but he will inherit this Holmrügen here. Well, he's not gonna inherit it, he's actually just gonna get it granted. He will like us quite a bit because we're gonna give it to him, but, you know, and as we can see, for reasons, you know, because he's our friend and all, we actually like him, or Röger does like him. But he's a murderer. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. He is a murderer. So there we go. He got the county of Holmrügen. Hopefully he will do well. We should probably put him on the council. Actually, he is already on our council. I made the easy choice here again, and taking someone who is already one of our on the council board and put them into it's brilliant, right? Every time I need a new mayor or someone to take over a county, I just go in here and look, oh, who do I got in here? No, actually that's not how I decided, but in this case it's apparently how it goes. So there we go. Eskil do now have Holmrügen as a county. After seeing how successful it was to actually make a claim in Mecklenburg, I think Röger would probably like to make another one, because he do see Wörli, or this Wörli tile here, county, as his as well. Because it is part of the entire Wallachia, so we will make a claim here, yes. To no one's surprise, Röger called his scribes and a couple of the council members to note down some new names for his new territory. The barony of Wismar will be known as Wismark. The temple holding of Ratsburg is renamed to Rattensborg. And finally, the city of Schwerin is now Suraniaskov. Yes, so there we now have the barony of Wismark, and we also of course have the Rattensborg, or just Ratzenborg? Yeah, I guess Ratzenborg. I mean, this is not true Danish names at all. Except from no, this one is actually a mix-up of Latin and Danish. The first part, Surina, is actually what it was called before it got its German name, or Slavic name even. So Surina is, I believe it means animals, or animal hunting or something like that. And the last part of this word is skov, which means forest in Danish. So this is basically the animal hunting forests, or just animal forest. To celebrate this new county, I believe we are going in and making a trade port. Yes, nothing new in that. But I think the trade ports are just nice because they give gold, right? They get development, and it makes sense in terms of being close to the sea as well, at least fairly close to. I believe there is a river going in towards this area in real, but it's just not, you know, layer it out in this map particularly. But we are gonna go with the trade port, so let's construct it. 82 gold, which is, it's a bit. But I do like to just keep building, man. Just keep building. This is great. I don't know if we're gonna build a duchy building anytime soon here. We could. It doesn't cost us 165. Maybe we should have saved up for that instead, because that could be really nice, couldn't it? A second duchy building within his lifetime? Oh, I think Volker would really enjoy that. It was about time to think of spending money on things, more specifically things that would highlight the Elvin dynasty. So Volker met up with his daughter Gry, just casually for a bit of a talk, but that was a somewhat tactical maneuver to appoint her into a position. My dear daughter, is it not time for you to hang the leather boots and become my antiquarian? I am in dire need of someone with a keen eye and a good education to establish heirlooms for us. She might not have been 100% in on the idea, but did accept the request from her father. She wasn't the best he could find, but after all, he never liked seeing her in that military uniform, so he thought to ask her. We finally will have an antiquarian available for us. It took me some time to get there. We have 9.5 in income. I think we can deal with 0.22. We could probably even find more to put in here. But first, let's get this one done. Gry Volkerstatter, you will become... she's only average. But, like Volker said, he doesn't really like her in the military, so we will make sure that she's no longer there. Appoint her to the antiquarian position. I don't even know how to make an artifact, but I'll figure that one out. But first, let's go in and make sure that she is definitely not part of... Where is she? I wonder why I even had her allowed to do this. Oh, because... I don't know why she was actually in here. Well, let's forbid her because she now have a court position, and she's also our daughter, so we don't really like her to just go off and fight other people. So there we go. Nice. Job done. Our bishop have fabricated the claim on the county of Worley. Yes, very nice of him. See it done. 90 gold. Wow, that is quite a bit, but we will do it. Because we, again, when the partition is coming in 4 or 3 years time or something like that, we could make the claim to get it, right? We could actually get it. Now, it will probably cost us some money, but you know that money is well spent. And if we could get Worley here within his lifetime, we would actually have all, and I mean all of them, every single county within Militia and every single county within Holstein, which would have been an absolutely fantastic way to end, you know, his reign. Oh, there we go. Child of my dynasty. Wow, that popped up. I forgot to pause the game. My daughter Urs has given birth to a daughter. Lovely. What is her name? Tekla. Yeah, after her aunt, or, well, it's not even her aunt. It is like her... I have no idea. Are we gonna allow another Tekla? Yeah, I mean, sure, Urs. You are allowed to name your child how you wish here. Sure, Tekla it is. Let's go check her out, actually. So, Use. It's our youngest daughter. Right. So, Tekla, Usedatter, Elvin. Check her out. Oh, hello. She's actually quick. Finally, a conventional trait for us. Inside the family. Good. Very nice. Peace has finally come to an end. War is declared on us. To the perceptive Volker, blessings upon you and your house. Your occupation of land, which rightfully belongs to me, can no longer be tolerated. It is time that I see them returned to my possession. This is not good for us. So he wants Mecklenburg back. County of Mecklenburg, yeah, he got a claim on it. Well, I can't really blame him for it. And here's the problem. He got almost 20,000 men. He got 4 allies. Jesus. Yeah, well, let's rally the troops and see what we can do here. I hope we can get some of our allies into this war, because otherwise we will definitely lose it. He won't help because he is the liege of both of us. So we can get the help from the Holy Roman Empire. What about Denmark? They will probably come to our help here, and they do have 5,000 men. How much is that? Not enough. I'm just checking if we do have enough in any case. We might have enough with Norway in it as well. He will also accept it. Call to war. Let's go. Everyone, please come to my aid. I call all of you in. I call every single one of them in. Except from the Holy Roman Empire. But it's still gonna be a tricky one, right? Because he has a lot of men really, really nearby. Norway has to come down. Denmark has to come down. And then, yeah, I can't really raise the armies just yet. I think we need to wait just a tiny bit. Where is my... we need to go over here. There we go. I think we need to wait with actually raising the armies. Maybe we can raise them up here in Vorbasse first, because otherwise I think they will just come in and kill us. And that's not gonna help us out in any case. So, I think what we are gonna do is raise everything in Vorbasse, and let's just see how it goes. Let's just continue with the game here for a slight bit and see what they're gonna do. Yeah, they're gonna raise the entire of their armies. We're gonna have to wait and get Denmark in. We have to get Norway in. And we have to wait for them to come down here before we can actually go in and, you know, go into any battles. Here comes Norway already, it seems. Or is that Denmark? No, that's Norway. It looks like they are on their way, so I think we will slowly but steadily move down here. They do have 10k right here. So that's going to be a problem. We have 169 over here. Small allied coming into our aid. We also have another 3k over here of enemies. Where is Denmark? I do not know. Or is this the Danish army? It is not. This is King Ivar. Who is commanding our army? Jakub. Do we have anyone better? Ourselves? I think it would make sense to actually command this ourselves, but we don't have a trade. Supply limit is not really that great. Cautious leader. You know what? She might have 4 less in commander advantage, but this could be really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let her do it. Or should we just let the one with 18? Or you know what? We will command it ourselves here. We will actually make sure that we are commanding this, because this is a... Yeah, it's quite terrifying, isn't it? Let's make sure that we're getting this guy out of there so he won't siege down Stade. But I think this guy will come for us if Norway is not coming in to our aid. It looks like Norway is moving north. Are they in some other war? No. What are they doing? I have no idea what they're doing, but this is not great. This is not what you're supposed to do as an ally, right? This is not good. Look at that. Now they're gonna go for this dude over here. I think we need to move away again. You know what, guys? I will come back when anything happens that is exciting. But right now, it's probably just gonna be a lot of moving around, waiting for Denmark and Norway to join in and see what these guys are gonna do. In the meantime, we do have our first, actually, stewardship perk here, because we moved in that direction. And I think we will go with the taxman. It seems like the absolute best one to go for here in the architect tree. The other one is okay, but we are not really looking to build anything right now. We are more so just looking to get more out of what we have. We're still in the plus even when we are in a war, so that's at least something. A merchant I am acquainted with has recently decided to retire. He is growing old now and he is becoming less involved in the world of commerce and has made enough money over the years to retire comfortably. Anyways, I was visiting him today and he offered to sell me his trusted abacus. What the hell is an abacus? I have no idea. He thinks it will be better served, or it will better serve me in all my work. What is an abacus? An abacus used to be various calculations ranging from simple addition to determining square roots. Wow, okay. It's a trinket, inventory artifact, stewardship +1, monthly stewardship lifestyle experience +4%, and monthly learning lifestyle experience 2%. What an absolutely fantastic artifact. What will this cost me? You will become the owner of abacus. Adding the clutter artifact to your inventory reduces the chance you'll encounter the clutter artifacts. So, okay. A clutter artifact. I'm not sure what that means. But I will absolutely gladly take it. I don't really see why we wouldn't do that. And here is the current situation with the war. We do have both Norway and Denmark joining in now. We are moving down south toward this siege where they're sieging down Bismarck. I do believe they have around 2,000 to 3,000 men more than us, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 17k here, 15k here. But we do have the advantage of being at home, so we should technically have an advantage. Will Denmark and Norway join in if I'm going in against these guys? I do not know. This is the Duchy of Angria, actually, that we're moving in towards. But let's see. We can hit the on pulse and see what happens here. Let's see if it's gonna happen. He's moving out, which is probably a pretty good idea. I think I'm gonna try and move in and see if Norway... I might have to need to wait just a few moments before they're getting down here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We need Denmark and Norway in there. Otherwise we are getting absolutely slaughtered here. But they will come in. They will come in and help us. But it's gonna be a tough fight. We might not win this one. We might not win it. Let's see. Oh, I think we will. Oh, no, we won't. They got a lot more men than us. Ooh, this is not good. We're winning the rolls, but they just have too many men. I think they have too many men. We're still winning the rolls. Oh. Nah. We are gonna get beaten here. We might need to... I don't think we can white piece this. I think we will lose Mecklenburg. I think we will lose it, because this is decisive. These battles are absolutely decisive. I should probably not have tried to attack in an area where we wouldn't have an advantage. But I thought we would actually win it. But we didn't. It is a defeat. Pretty decisive defeat. We are gonna lose a lot of men here. Let's see how many we actually lost. We can go in here and see it. 11k left. They got 17k. I don't think we can make a comeback. The battles are very decisive with mods installed here, so I have a feeling this might be it for us and Mecklenburg. We might lose Mecklenburg again. We will still have the claim. We won't lose the claim if I'm not mistaken, but we will probably lose it. We'll probably lose this war. The enemy have sieged down Bismarck, and we are now at minus 39, and this will only go up, and not in our favor. We are currently running away. I was going down here again just to see if I could avoid them from getting Bismarck, but they wouldn't get triggered. So yeah, as it looks like right now, we are definitely losing Mecklenburg. I am not entirely sure why the Danish and Norwegian army decided to move into this tile, but I am going in with them, but it looks like we are going to lose. They are running low on supply, the other, or the enemies, but I feel like we will still lose this battle, and if we lose this battle, I am gonna declare a loss. I am gonna, you know, make sure that not too many people are going to get killed pointlessly, because it would be pointlessly after this battle if we don't win it, and it does look like it will be pretty decisive, but we will see how it goes this battle. Battle of Kiel is on the way, but yes, we are absolutely getting slaughtered here. I think we will surrender after this battle. We won't have enough men. Nowhere near enough men. The battles are way more decisive now here with mods, so yeah, I don't see a point on trying anymore after this. Let's see how many men we have left after this fight. We will have 11k, still 11k versus the 18k. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen, and I don't think we really have anything to do in this war anymore. I think we should probably try and get out while we can. If we get, you know, getting into a prison situation or, you know, getting caught or something like that, if they siege down our capital and imprison half of our court and stuff, it wouldn't be really great for us. I think we have lost as much as we want to lose here. I don't think we're gonna go to the bitter end. It's not worth it. Mecklenburg is not really worth to go all the way through. So we will surrender. It is really annoying, but you know, Folger has to do what is best for his country and not get completely, you know... Yeah, it definitely hurt him. This is his pride getting hurt, but he has to do it. He has to do it. So, yes, he got the county of Mecklenburg, the bishopric of Ratzenburg, and he also got the city of Suranaskov. Not great, but at least we didn't lose more than, well, that right now. Look at how big Angria is now. It wasn't even Ostenfallen. It was actually Angria attacking us. Yeah, they look very scary, very big, and we could get swallowed by them if we aren't careful. I mean, they are a duchy, but they are a very, very powerful duchy. But there we go, the war is over. So, my plan and Vöger's plan absolutely backfired. We were not in a spot. I had no idea how powerful these guys were. I had not checked out how powerful they were. But it backfired with the plan of actually building up our duchies. Yes, we lost a tile, and now we are on Vöger is definitely mindful of this. We need more men-at-arms, we need more men to protect our lands now. The question is, which one are we gonna go for? Well, we do have armored footmen, which is never bad, but we do also have Hoskulls, which is probably really good. Nah, Tiger and Forest. We do have a couple of forest around, but I think something that would be good in plains. Yes, this one. Heavy yeah, Varangian Veterans is probably the best one. 103 gold, that is a lot from a get-go, and 1.42 per month is also a lot, but they are excellent. These guys are excellent fighters. 31 in toughness, 55 in damage, 20 in pursuit, and screen is 10. We will take... They also pretty good in harsh and normal winters, which is absolutely fantastic. We will start increasing our men-at-arms when we do have enough money for it. We will probably also still need some more buildings, but we have just spent... I don't know, how much did we spend here? Not a lot. We did spend 100 gold or something in Bismarck. But now we have lost it. Well, kind of. Maybe we can gain it back in the future. Right now, Angria is the most powerful duchy, and it is not out of the question that they could actually form, you know, the Kingdom of Germany at some stage. So we have to be careful about them. I would rather be allied with them than I would like to fight them, because I don't think we could win that fight any time soon. So we might have to be careful about that. Something really interesting just happened. We have become the cultural head of Danish culture. The reason is that King Bo here in Denmark, he has a problem. Kind of a bit of a problem actually, because most of his nation, or most of Denmark, is now Scanian. So, and the divider is who got the most counties. We do now. We have 5 counties. Which is Danish, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we actually only have 4 because we haven't actually converted, what's it called, Ditmarken and also Stade yet. We will remember to do that soon enough, but apparently he doesn't hold enough Danish counties anymore. So we are the cultural head, and the first thing we are gonna do is go in here. Right now we are actually trying to get the Hindu-Arabic numeral system. I don't feel like we should go for that. It's gonna take how long? 32 years. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we should go in here and actually make sure. Yeah, there is a couple of them that are doubles. I'm not sure which mod is doubling each other here. Where the problem is. It's actually the first time I saw that there is a problem with it. Not too sure, but it seems like we can get them double. There is a couple that we can get double, like the nomadic tribesmen as well as in here double. But whatever, it's a small bug of sorts. Anyway, I believe we're gonna go for the Balivs here, because that would give us an extra holding. With all Danish culture, or everyone inside the Danish, it's basically only us left. But that would mean that we could hold an extra domain, and I feel like that might be better. How long would that take? 23 years. Okay, what about battlements? That would take 10 years. Maybe we should go for battlements instead and actually make sure we have men-at-arms maintenance -5 now when we are moving. I mean, this is not moving Denmark or the Danish people in a direction that was probably best for the Danish people, but more so for Vöger and his dynasty. And you know what? He's a bit selfish in this account. So we're gonna go for battlements and get that done fairly soon. I mean, 10 years is not a long time, but it's not fast either. But it is okay. It is okay. Sometimes you gain, other times you lose. Vöger is aware of the situation, both as the new cultural head and losing Mecklenburg so soon after he was granted the title. One make him look strong, one quite the opposite. How will he deal with it? I am not sure. But we will see what he do in the next episode as this one comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like. I will catch you around next time.